It's beautiful outside, Rod, but it is chilly. I've noticed the mornings.
It is. If somehow you haven't found that big coat or the big sweater, take a moment and do that.
Yeah,
today.
it's time. It's time.
Here's a look at that freeze warning map. Again, making a big deal out of this because it's the first time we're seeing that so far this fall season. Obviously in January we don't put out warnings for freezing temperatures, but this time of the year we do. This is from the National Weather Service up and down I-5. Also the parts of the Gorge, Hood River, the Dalles out toward the Columbia Basin. Here's a look. We are expecting east winds to slowly pick up this afternoon out along the Columbia River and into the Gorge. So that's going to create quite the variety of actual air temperatures. It will be clear everywhere tomorrow morning. Clear skies Saturday, Sunday, Monday mornings. Calm wind areas could be as low as 26. In the coming nights, we'll at least get down to 32. Now, if you live in an area where you typically pick up an east wind, that could hold you 35 to even as warm as 40 in some of the breezier areas. At any rate, I would prepare for a killing frost if you are still trying to hold on to some of your outdoor flower pots or some garden areas. Here's a look at the wind projection for tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. This doesn't show a ton of wind. It does show some noticeable spots. You're really looking for peak wind gusts that are greater than 15 to be noticeable. There's Corvallis at 28. Hood River, it's an east wind coming out of the gorge, not that strong, but remember, even a 5 to 10 mile per hour wind can significantly hold surface temperatures from cooling down. Notice Sunday morning, now we're getting stronger winds. Look at that, 27 miles per hour. So this is a spot where Troutdale, for example, could wake up Sunday morning to a temperature of 40 degrees with the winds blowing. It's Sunday that we get into what we call a temperature inversion, which means it will be warmer a good chunk of the day up on Mount Hood perhaps than it will be down in the valley. And those temperature inversions are famous for igniting winds at Crown Point out in the Columbia River Gorge, where we could get into some winds gusting more than 50 miles per hour coming up Sunday into the day on Monday. Haven't seen that yet this fall. I think we will in the coming days. We've got clouds that are trying to slowly break up in central and eastern areas, but it's been a beautiful clear sky day at the Oregon coast. Here's the Astoria column camera looking out at the Astoria-Meckler Bridge. And as I like to say, when Astoria is sunny, most of us are sunny, and that's certainly the case here on the west side of our state. 50 degrees up in Astoria. Now, as you travel east, here's the Oregon Veterans Home camera out in the Dalles. Remember those clouds that we saw in the satellite picture? They'll continue to break up this afternoon. You folks are at 50 degrees. Here's how mostly clear from Pearson Airfield up in Vancouver. And temperatures, let's see here. 52 in Sherwood, it's 50 up in Scappoose. Troutdale is almost up to 50. Aurora, you are at 50 degrees. Lebanon trapped in a cold air pocket, only 39. Boy, that's chilly. All right, later today, trying to get up to about 54 in Portland, 53 in Salem. May struggle to hit 40 out across the east. This is a chilly air mass. Now, the afternoon highs will be warming. 56 tomorrow, 58 on Sunday, Monday, those cold nights. Next shot of rain comes in on Thursday, and that is your forecast.
All right, thanks so much, Rod.